to you today about a few things that seem to be coming up with a lot of people that I'm consulting with their health, especially in the last several weeks with solar flares and magnetic fluctuations. Seems a lot of concerns that people have with headaches and nausea, fatigue, sleep patterns are very disturbing, challenges with the digestion, not feeling grounded, kind of spacey, and dizzy. These are some of the things that we're seeing and hearing about. So that usually tells us there's an indication somewhere within a body that something's not right or it's out of balance. And most people in these days that we're now experiencing are having thyroid issues. Um, Also, they're dealing with poor digestion, fatigue, and as I mentioned a minute ago, sleep disorders. So there's three components that we have to look at with the body that if you go to one of these three areas, you're going to find some things that need to be addressed. Whether you're really healthy, which tells us that probably you're young, you have lots of enzymes floating around your system, your thyroid isn't stored or disturbed. Hopefully you have a good diet, and even if you don't, a lot of young people get away with things. But as we get over 35, 40 years old, we don't have as many enzymes that are being produced in the body that help, more importantly, for digestion, breaking down our foods, our fats, our vitamins, our minerals, and then uptaking them into the entire system. When that happens, when we start losing our enzyme production, it starts affecting thyroid and liver, which are the two other main components that we're seeing with so many people that have chronic or even very serious disease. So there's very specific things that we can address in regards to these three areas: digestion, thyroid, and liver. What I like to do with people is to, first of all, ask them, do you have bloating? Do you have gas after you eat? Do you feel tired? Or do you have gas 2 hours after you've eaten your food? Do you wake up the next morning and not feeling rested and you feel like your system's sluggish? Well, those are indications that your digestive juices, the acids in your stomach, aren't strong enough. So they're not breaking down the foods. You're not getting the minerals, vitamins, fats, proteins uptaking into the system so the rest of the system gets fed. The other thing that we're seeing a lot of is thyroid. Thyroid is becoming a chronic issue here in this country for men and women especially. What does that mean? Thyroid is the master gland. It affects so many things in our system, from hormones to testosterone levels for men. Most everyone we're seeing has heavy bromide and fluoride toxicity in the cell membranes. So the production of iodine that the thyroid normally produces will not be taken up into the system to regulate so many of the other areas of the endocrine system itself. That affects the liver. So you got a sluggish digestive system, you got a thyroid area, a situation that's not producing enough iodine, that starts affecting adrenals, parathyroid, pituitary gland, and of course, and the liver gets overstressed, which starts creating excess fibrin. Fibrin is the key to so many of the challenges right now that people are moving towards and to, that can create inflammation, fatigue, affects your sleeping patterns, and also extremely important for proper thyroid function. Fibrin is an extra protein that's produced when the liver is stressed. So I want to tell you a product here that I know of that works with every single client I've been coming in contact with, especially over the last year. This is called Trevenol. Now, it's an anti-inflammatory in many ways, but it also is based on all systemic enzymes that are created in a capsule form that goes into your stomach. It does not get digested there. It's whole coating so that it basically won't open up until it gets into the small intestine. When we have extra fibrin in our blood, we can see plaquing, we see sluggish blood, we have systems that start backing up. It affects the gallbladder, pancreas, spleen. You can go all through the whole digestive system, the gut itself. So by taking the fibrin with what we have used with so many people, this was actually created for professional athletes. When they have overstressed their liver from extreme athleticism and they have to recover for the next day, whatever their events are, or whatever the profession is, you get lactic acid buildup, you have all kinds of extra fibrin, which creates stiffness inflammation, and you can't perform certainly with your muscles or the blood that's not repairing and allowing for the nutrients to rebuild the system itself and go through all of the different organs. And that's very essential for repair and for great health. So go to our website, remodelingyourhealth.com, look under the products page and go to Trevenol, and you will get a very, very clear understanding about how important fibrin is for you to change your entire system. Just to understand this simple principle, when you have fibrin, extra protein, it can be stressors from all kinds of things, from your life, from foods, from alcohol, from pharmaceuticals. You've got it up there on the website, and there's a 30-minute audio that you can listen to from Dr. Dennis Clark out of the University of Arizona that speaks to this chronic and very important understanding of what fibrin does and how you can repair your system by getting rid of this fibrin, which is basically oxidative stress. I won't get into all the technical aspects of it. You can listen to it on the website. So if you have any of these conditions, also go onto our site and look under liver and look under thyroid and see if any of these are ringing a bell with you as to what you're feeling right now. Remember, we're getting very stressed with the energies of solar flares and magnetics that are fluctuating so fast, and of course your own personal life. So I would like you to just do a little investigation for yourself, see if it rings true to you. If you have any questions, you can call me at our number 530-918-8417 here in Mount Shasta. I'll give you a free consultation for 15-20 minutes. We'll talk about what might be up for you. And more importantly, then, if you really want to investigate it further and you've got some chronic or serious issues, this will also eventually create cancer, diabetes, heart disease, chronic fatigue. It goes all the way down the line. So it starts in the liver and thyroid and gut. If you understand these principles, you can have a chance to change anything in your body chemistry. But you have to do a little bit of work. You have to be willing to want to change, and you want to understand and get some intelligent information, which we are hopefully offering to you free, open sourcing on remodelingyourhealth.com. I'm Lee Patrick. Have a great day.